to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sarah Walde. I'm the writer of over 14 mysteries, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. My last year, 2022, was a roller coaster, a mad roller coaster of the good, the bad, everything in between. And so I took December off and just daydreamed about life and new goals and new ideas. And so I'm not quite ready to come out and tell you my goals yet for 2023. Instead, I thought, because the mad pace that I kept in 2022, I thought it'd be great to spend a few weeks just reflecting on 2022 and sharing with you some of my favorite things that I used and loved in 2022 for my writing career. Now, let's see, 2022, I had a kid graduate from high school. I was part of the book rescue season 2 with Dale L. Roberts. I'll leave a link to that down in the description. It's awesome. You need to go check it out. It's really fun. You get to see me being a big nerd on it, but the information that Dale gives you and gave me and shares with you guys is phenomenal. You'll need to go check that out. It has changed my writing career forever. Maybe more on that at another time. We had job losses in my house, job gains in my house. Oh my goodness, lots and lots of stuff. So this is why I'm pausing before I establish and declare, I guess, my goals for 2023. I want to reflect because it has been so much fun and so hard all at the same time. That's why for the next few weeks, I'm going to go through and tell you some of my favorite things I've used in 2022. And we'll start right now with my top 3 writer services that you can find online. 2 of these I found through Book Rescue, and I am eternally grateful for getting to know some of these people who run these companies, but I'm also thankful for the services themselves. I'm going to start out with Book Award Pro. I got to meet Hannah Jacobson through Book Rescue, and I've been using their service for almost a year now, a little bit less than a year. And through Book Award Pro, I have been able to win. Let's see, how many have I won so far? I won, I think, 9 awards for my book Grounded in the Paranormal Penny Mystery series. And then I won a finalist award for my book Burned, which is book 6 in that series. And recently I won an audiobook award for Best Cozy Mystery for my book Crushed, which is also in that series. All of these awards I would not have even found or knew existed without Book Award Pro. Book Award Pro has so many payment options you can choose from. They have a free tier, which will just list awards that are coming up. It doesn't tell you necessarily if you'll fit with them, but it just lists them and you can go explore them and decide. I highly recommend using whatever service you can afford, especially when you're launching, like using the most expensive service you can afford for that time, because you're going to have the best benefit from that for like a launch. And I'm doing that right now for my launch of book 7 in my Paranormal Penny series. And so finger crossed, I've already been nominated for another award for that book, and I can't wait to see what happens. I should know later this month. Yeah, no pressure or anything. That book is launching later this month, so it'd be amazing to have an award to go alongside the launch. That would be really cool. But Book Award Pro has your back. They really are cheering authors on. They want you to find success. They want you to be able to reach your audience, and they help you use awards to do that. There are so many features in their service, and yes, I've got to use their service, but I'm not getting paid to tell you this. They're amazing. They have so many little extras. Like if you're nominated for an award, there's a simple, easy to push button that helps you share that with Facebook and Twitter, and I think even Pinterest, to tell the world that you've got it. There's a cut and paste little copy that you can stick in your email newsletter to let your fans know that you've been nominated for an award. It's really, really cool. I cannot go on enough about Book Award Pro. You really need to check it out if you haven't already. I never, ever, ever believed I could win an award. And yes, I had tried to look them up before, but I was only coming up with like the huge national awards that, you see on TV. That was all I ever saw. And I didn't even have the courage to enter those yet. And so I got to find all these other book awards out there. Some of them go for charities. A lot of them go toward charities. Some of them are just independent people wanting to read your book and tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly about your book. Anyway, take a step of courage. Go check out Book Award Pro, and I want to know what the first award you were nominated for was in my comments, because I would love to cheer you on as you're going through that process. But the next writer service that I fell in love with this year, which I had been introduced to before, but hadn't really known what it was and hadn't really used until I actually got to meet the creator, the founder of it, is StoryOrigin. This has been around for a lot longer than I have been using it. I love it. I love it so much. I can't even explain all the features in it that I love, from being able to track my words to setting a goal for myself. Because, you know, if you've been here for any amount of time, I have a really hard time meeting self-appointed goals. But their little system of letting you know how many words you have left to finish the novel that you think you're going to need, how many words you're going to need to write every day to meet this goal that you've set up. That inspired me immediately to get writing. I mean, as soon as I learned that was a feature, I was like, yeah, and I jumped in and I just started writing. But then they give you ways to reach out to your fans and to find new fans while meeting authors and exchanging newsletter swaps and getting to know your genre out there and the people who are giving away freebies or giving away samples. And you get to learn and read and meet some of these people and form connections with them through StoryOrigin. It's really cool. It's a really neat service. Evan Gao is amazing. I got to spend some time with him taking me personally through the system, and it was amazing. I know I say this all the time, but there aren't words sometimes. The emotions and the help these people have given me and these services have given me are so big, I can't fit them into an adjective. So go and explore it yourself. Go find StoryOrigin, Book Award Pro, StoryOrigin, and then the next one that I used in 2022 and will continue using just like the other two is GetCovers. GetCovers rescued an entire book series of mine. My Christian fiction mysteries had very lackluster covers. I had done my very best in ordering my covers at the very beginning of the series, and they were cute, but they didn't match the feel of the book. So my readers would pick up my book and they wouldn't move on because I was portraying a more cozy aspect, whereas my books are more a little bit mystery suspense, a little bit bordering the suspense line. So cozy people don't want that edge, that fine line. They don't want the edge as much as they want the cozy feel of the small town. Now mine happens in a small town, but it is much more suspenseful and it deals with more newsworthy, I guess, or hot topics. So like book one deals with some hot topics in the media that a cozy person, a cozy reader wouldn't necessarily want to read. They're reading to escape knowing about these things. They don't want to actually be confronted with them during their reading escape time. Okay. So I didn't know that at the beginning, and my covers were very much cozy. And once I learned that, it was too late for me to invest in brand new covers. So I made my own and they did okay. Not really. And then I found GetCovers, and GetCovers has an amazing price range. They have an amazing service. I do have an affiliate link down in my description for you, and it has a 10% off code for you. Everything of their already stellarly low priced book covers. So my book cover went from this over here to this over here. And I'll put it up higher for you to see. But it's stunning. And it says mystery. It says small town. It says strong female lead. It says all the things that I wanted my cover to say, that my readers know when they see the cover, that's what's going to be inside the book. It's going to be mysterious. It's going to be borderline suspense. It's going to have a female strong lead, like I've already said. But the cover is not steamy. The cover is not racy at all. They know that it's going to probably be clean and just dive deep into the mystery. And that's what I hope my books are doing. That's what I strive for them to do. GetCovers made that beautiful cover over there in the postcard, and that I'll put up. But they made that cover and every cover for that series since then. And those sales rocketed within a month of changing the covers. I cannot tell you guys how much these 3 favorites have meant to me and how much they have changed my writing career, my writing business, how much they've helped me just establish, get my feet on the ground and go running. I cannot explain to you the value these 3 author writer services have provided. Book Award Pro, Story Origin, and GetCovers. It's everything you need to win awards, to find your audience and to reach them, and to show new audiences what your book is all about. Check these 3 out. There'll be links in my description, and hang tight for the next 3 favorite video that will be coming up next week. I'll catch you later. Bye.